Hey guys, Duke here. Just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing now with virtual desktop. So I'm basically, I configured my virtual desktop here to just hook up into my DukeC Meta account, and that way I'm able to run all the MetaQuest apps with virtual desktop. Now that I have all of these games in virtual desktop, if I wanted to run them through Steam, I can, and I do not need to purchase them separately. So what I did to do that is I installed Steam, okay? Then I searched for SteamVR and downloaded that package right here. And then you get the Play Now button once you download it and install it. Once I done that, I was thinking, well, now that I have that, I should be able to just launch up anything like OVR, which will actually let me read the messages that people type into my chat or just anything else. So I downloaded the OVR Toolkit, right? So that when I flip my wrist, I have a window come up. Any window you can choose from. As you can see in the demo there, you're able to choose browsers, you're able to choose your desktop, whatever you want. So what I did was, since all my chats are gonna go into my Lumia Studio, I just did that. I hooked it up to my Lumia Studio executable, and I'm able to read the chat. So that was pretty cool. The next part to it is how do you record it? Of course, I use OBS Studio to record all my gameplay. Now, the combination of all of these tools together works so nicely. So, what do you do after everything is installed, right? You want to configure it properly. So, I do have the Quest 2. I left this as automatic because it just works. I did not need to play around with it, do anything for it. So I just wanted to show you guys how easy plug and play it is. Now, we're gonna go into our SteamVR here. Under SteamVR, you want to go under Settings, and you want to choose the Startup Overlay, right? So your Startup Overlay is the tool that will come up by itself when you start the app up. So I'm gonna choose On, so that SteamVR is the one that will automatically start up each time that I boot up my, sorry, the SteamVR, each time that I start up that program, it will start up my OVR Toolkit automatically. That's number one. Number two is I make sure that the display doesn't turn off after 5 seconds. Turn off controllers after 5 minutes, that's fine, or never. I prefer never. Turn off controllers when exiting SteamVR. I'm gonna turn that off. I want it to keep working. Because first I'm going to go to my virtual desktop connection, then I'm going to start up my Steam, and from Steam I'm gonna start up my SteamVR. Once I start up my SteamVR, I'm good to go because it's gonna take me into the Steam platform, and from the Steam platform I'm able to launch up these games that I have under my library. So I'm gonna cover now that you guys see this. There is one more thing here, sorry, I should have said. There's a button that will say current open XR runtime. It says SteamVR. So each time that we try to open a game, under the OpenXR runtime, it will automatically pop up the SteamVR system to launch up the game. Okay? And that will guarantee that everything's gonna work. I'm just restarting the entire SteamVR and OVR, so it launches up SteamVR, and then it launches up the settings here that you can see, and the overlay will automatically pop up each time that I try to use the game, so I can actually see the chat on my wrist, like I'm gonna show you guys afterwards. Now that this is all set up like this, we also have the choice to go under advanced settings and check out more add-ons and more things that we can do here. We can tell it, and this is good, virtual desktop streamer is on. This is the X OpenXR, which we want to make sure that it's SteamVR, so it manages the games as we open them. There's a little bit more tweaks here that you guys can do, take advantage of. I haven't played around with it that much yet, but it seems very promising. So once we done that, we are able to just launch the game. How do we launch the game? Well, we need to go under Steam VR here, and we need to add Population 1 as a game in here. It's on my list now, but I'm going to show you guys. You just click Add Game, add non-Steam game, and you want to browse where you have installed it. So it would usually be under C drive, program files, Oculus software, and then big box, VR, Battle Royale. I have another drive here. I have my D drive just for games because I wanted to make sure everything runs smoothly. You just click the Population 1 executable, you hit open here, and then it will add it to this list. You can see the check mark. You do add selected program, and it will add it onto the list here. Once it's there, you can hit it to be on your favorites, and then you can add it to your account if you have a different account. All right, now that you guys have added the game into the Steam library, we should be able to just open it up without issues. Now, what you want to do is you don't want to launch it from here. You want to launch it from inside the SteamVR. So once you boot up your headset, make sure that you're inside of the SteamVR world, which is going to show you some squares, and there is going to be Population 1 as one of the games you can launch. Launch it from inside the SteamVR, and then everything will work. And you'll see that on your wrist, you'll have that add-on, and you'll be able to configure the add-on and make it work very nicely.
Okay, guys. So the last step to the video recordings I forgot to take. Make sure when you're doing the capturing of the game, especially Population 1, I just do capture specific window, and then I do it by the title of the executable. I'll show you guys how that works. Capture specific window, this one, and match this. Also, I bring in the audio of it so that all the gameplay is captured. I do have the desktop audio also being captured, so it will combine everything. And I disable the game capture here, so my desktop audio is fully captured, and that works when you're streaming or recording. It will capture all the sounds in your stream and also any reactions, anything that comes into chat. So anyhow, guys, hope it helps you out, and I'll see you all in game. Thanks for watching.